It's been quite a depressing week for JTH. Oh, brother. First, I watched half of my beloved Baltimore Ravens roster disappear faster than a snap from Thanos. Oh, boy. But, hey, it's all well and good. At least I still have the Orioles. Whew. Boy, did I need that. Boy, do I feel better. Well, at least the Schmoedown won't let me down. Today we have a team match. Today it's Korruption, consisting of Chance Ellison and Mike Kalinowski. Mike Kalinowski, of course, coming off a bit of a letdown after losing his beloved Intergeekdom Championship to the hands of Rachel the Crusher Cushing, something I was very, very happy for. Today they'll be taking on the world's finest, Eric Zipper and Winston Marshall, one of the more underrated teams in Schmoedown. Who's going to come out on top now? Well, let's find out today on JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. And welcome back. And more great news. Facebook went down. Yay! More celebratories. Well, if you know when that happened, then you probably know when I'm recording this. Okay, so, Korruption versus World's Finest. I'm expecting a good match. Ultimately, I do think Korruption will probably come out on top on this one. I think World's Finest, if they can get the right categories in round 2, can probably have this go their way. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the goodness of Team Madness in 3, 2, and 1.
Thank you, and Chance. All right, the meeting can be
present. I'm here too.
Team, here we are. Look, I know we had a bit of a setback in the Intergeekdom title match, but champ, you are still the champ in my mind, Kalinowski. Look at my eyes. That was just a little setback, a little obstacle. We're on to bigger and better things. The team division, the championship, those Shire Wolves have those shiny belts right now. They're just holding them.
Hopefully they'll keep them for a long time.
World's Finest is crumbling. They won't even be a team by the end of this match.
You know, Mike, me and you haven't really seen eye to eye
Crumbling?
in the past. But
Since
I saw
when?
what you and Chance have been doing and see that you've been killing it. So I respect you for that, and I'm glad to join. Now, the dream, obviously, is that you guys become champions, you get the belts, then me and my new partner, then we get the belts. Okay? And keep it all in the family.
You know, I feel pretty good about today, but today is not even my biggest concern, not even close. What I want Founding Five to take care of their end. That way, when they face us again, we can teach them a lesson all over again and just wrestle their asses.
Nice one, Chance.
You know, guys, I gotta say something with all this here right now. You know, I've had a bit of a up and down year, let's say it, up and down. And I had a team that didn't support me. I had a teammate that didn't support me, a manager that didn't support me. But I look where I am right now. I'm the luckiest guy in this league right now because I have all of you supporting me. And not just me creating this what we are right now. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna take that Intergeekdom Championship belt. I'm gonna do it from my cutter in front of that audience. Now I'm gonna do it live. And then we're gonna be on our way right now to take that team's belt. And then someone at this table can go for that singles belt. You know what? I don't want to talk about being the first person to own 3 belts. I want to have all of us, all the belts right here. The first faction of all the belts. It's not about one person, it's about all of us. Now let's go do what Korruption does best and burn it all down.
Cool thing. They were bringing up Stacy's partner. I actually got a little bit of an inside scoop, and I actually know who that partner is. Oh! Don't promote death, Chance. Hello, Christian. Hello, Roxy. Are you sure? Can I?
This is our first match we're going together.
I know.
Look at that.
The history in the making.
Unbelievable.
History.
So, it's a pleasure to have you here.
So much for history.
A team match
You cut me off before I even finished the word.
That you are here because you have some history with a couple of these people. It is World's Finest versus Korruption, the team of Mike Kalinowski and Chance Ellison. And I have to say, up top, first of all, congratulations on the odd couple going to Chicago.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of those boys.
Yeah.
I am so proud of my boys.
It's a big match. They're going to be going for the shot to get into the championship match. But you didn't make that match. You didn't get a chance to make their #1 contender match, and nothing has been proven. But you have some serious accusations here that you're saying, that that Grace Hancock was responsible for it.
This is what I'm frustrated with. What do you mean nothing has been proven? It was her. She was the one who called me and sent me 2 hours away from the match.
It's a difference of opinion. I just think that for me, there's no proof, but she says no. She's certainly done things like that in the past. But now Mike Kalinowski is someone you also have a history with. Tell me a little bit about that.
I think that I'm even more hurt by him, and I thought it would go away, but it didn't. I tried to be a better person, but I was going to lead him to what I thought was going to be one of the greatest teams with the league, and I was ready for all of the success, and then he just left. Like, kind of out of the blue. I mean, he had his reasons, but they were BS. There was nothing to it.
Well,
so.
He left, and some would say he would argue that the reason why he did his newfound attitude.
I didn't see a thing.
The championship. He has now found this new family, if you will, and now him and Chance Ellison, 2-1, have a chance to go up against World's Finest, who is also 2-1. Their only loss comes to the Shirewolves. Eric Zipper and Winston Marshall together had a really good start. They had one hiccup against the Shirewolves, but they're back at it. And Zipper is also not a fan of Kalinowski. There's a lot of beef there, and Kalinowski says more beef on Zipper's part than his, because he doesn't even acknowledge Zipper. But Zipper really wants to beat Kalinowski. They do not like each other.
Yeah, well, then I'm with Zipper.
well, there you go. All right, so we are going to see how we got here, and we got here. It was an interesting road. Here we
go. What is this? No corruption.
What's up, y'all? 2019 World's Finest is back, and we here to flex all over y'all. Korruption? I ain't scared of no corruption. Are you kidding me?
Well, what a fun time we have here today. Grace?
Ken, look at this group of players. We have the absolute best in the league, and oh my god, how good it feels. We're playing in the major leagues.
Mike Kalinowski, of the Inner Geekdom tournament, you putting me up against Rachel, like, come on, what do you think was gonna happen? You were scared, so you threw someone under the bus, started calling me Zippity Doodah. Mike Kalinowski, more like Mike Kalinot-today-ski.
And I'm definitely not scared of no Chance. Dude, I don't get afraid of people that are named after Monopoly board spaces, all right?
And I got beef with Chance, too. The guy shows up, and all of a sudden, everyone's acting like he's the second coming of Trivia Jesus. When I showed up last season, I went 3-0 right away, and no one said anything. So, you know what, Chance? It's time for someone to put you in your place.
Let's go back to the beginning of 2018. You had a tough loss. That's a tough loss. That's putting it mildly. And after that, I said, you know what? By the end of 2018, I'm going to have that golden strap, Inner Geekdom Championship on my shoulder. And Chance, what happened?
You got that strap. You can't champion.
I did, didn't I? Beginning of 2019, one of my best matches of my career, and a loss. Call me Nostradamus or whatever you want to say, but by the end of 2019, I'm going to have another belt. You and I, sir, we're going to have that team championship belt. So calling it right now, just like last year.
So, as far as I can remember, we've only lost one time, Winston, right? Do you happen to remember who we lost to?
The reigning champion.
Oh, that's right. The Shirewolves.
Mike Wazowski, that's what I'm calling you from now on. You gonna call him Zippity Doodah Wachowski? Only reason that you're doing what you're doing right now, you literally had to blow up teams because you were so scared, because you were so trash. You couldn't do it the way things were set up. So good luck, dog. Good luck trying to take on the world's finest.
And we watched you almost lose to Inky in the Brain. Things are not gonna be all right for you.
Okay, so Zippity Doodah and other guy, my message, you know what, hold on. Let me stop myself right there. Someone that does know other guy, this young lady right here, Stacey Howard. Now, Stacey, come forward. Now, you have a relationship with.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean,
I got to see that live.
Against the founding fathers, and by that I mean I almost single-handedly beat them.
You know, this is like a brush-up for us. We come in, we dust it off a little bit.
Tune-up game. Tune-up game.
All right, you're out of here.
I need this, man. I need this. I'm gonna beat Mike, or I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I can make no promises as to what's gonna happen if we don't win today.
Calm down. Calm down. We'll handle it.
Okay.
We always handle it.
Right.
The Avengers handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
World's Finest handles it.
World's Finest handles it. Coming from Killmonger. Still not getting the tension thing from World's Finest. I still don't get what that was all about.
And Korruption
I don't know.
laughing, mocking, and doing what they do now. It reminds me of the Lions Den of old. I'm not going to lie. And Grace Hancock approaching things a little differently. She seems a lot more confident these days. She is a manager. She shows her manager card, and again, hasn't proven to do anything wrong yet.
It's a front. I can see right through it.
All right.
I can.
All right. Well, we're going to find out because here is notable accomplishments. World's Finest went 2-0 in their rookie start, had a #1 contender match against the Shire Wolves, and a notable accomplishment is that they're funny and make people laugh. It's a good accomplishment.
And that's accurate.
And Korruption. Korruption also beat the Founding Fathers in the tournament. They were semifinalists in the tournament. Mike Kalinowski himself, a former Inner Geekdom champion. So notable accomplishments. There you go. Roxy Stryer, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown. I love a trio.
Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, they are the ranked 6 number contenders. Give it up for Winston, Blackman Marshall, and Eric Superfly Zipper.
I still don't remember Killmonger being in the Avengers, but I'll take it.
Check it out on Patreon. It's really worth it. But man, both have become stars and ready to make a big win here tonight should it happen. And their opponents, led to the ring by Ken Knapsack, Stacey Howard, and Grace Hancock.
Boo.
They are the 2018 Ultimate Schmoedown Team Semi-Finalists. And the ranked #5 contenders, the Cobra, Chance Ellison, the former Inner Geekdom champion, Mike the Killer Kalinowski, Korruption.
Oh boy. Something about the smile.
She's looking at Roxy. She is looking at Roxy.
I know what you did.
She just turns her away. That's got to get you, Roxy. It's got to get you.
So much red hair, so many leather jackets.
I have a feeling they love it. They just eat it up.
I get it. You're bad. You're bad.
Bad to the bone.
There's something so smug about his face. It's like you're born with it.
Are you done?
Got the smack talking already, isn't it? Here we go.
All right, so
Here we
look
go.
at Zip. Zip does not like Kalinowski. Look at him. Look at him. This is just mean mugging him. Kalinowski's not even acknowledging he's on the table. Okay. All right, as these teams sit down, here are the rules for round #1. The competitors are going to get 8 questions from the realm of movies, Roxy. Just movies, it could be anything. It could be romantic comedies, action, who knows? But it's going to be asked in the first round. 8 questions, 15 seconds to answer the questions. Don't forget about your JTE rules. Don't forget
Not the
about your
JTH rule. Thank you, thank you,
And
thank you.
With that, we will ask first. Korruption, are you ready?
Yes, I just want to say it's really nice to see Roxy at the table here. I mean, last time we were supposed to see you, you didn't show up for your teammates, and then you show up now. You look lovely as always. It's always good to see you out here.
All
I
right.
expect a fair game from you on that side of the table.
Keep
so
it up,
please.
Mike, and I'm going to unfollow you on Twitter,
Also,
okay?
it should be worth noting.
Okay.
Roxy, you want to check if I'm wearing an earpiece first before we start? You know. just-
Okay.
Hey,
all right.
Mike
I get
Wachowski
it.
and Monopoly Board, can y'all focus, please?
I'm okay. Yeah.
Say,
Thank you. I like the focus
I'm going to
outfit.
agree. I'm going to agree here with Winston and say, let's ask the other team here. Winston, Zip, are you guys ready?
You know it.
Damn right.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Yay!
There we go. Question #1 is is in the realm of action adventure. What is the name of the velociraptor that shares a special bond with Owen Grady in the Jurassic World films?
Wonder what it is. I think it's a color. What's the color?
3, 2,
Blue.
1. Mike.
Is it blue?
It is. Winston.
Blue.
Yes, Chance.
Blue.
And Eric.
Blue.
Tie game.
Good color.
Okay. Roxy.
I'm
Question number 2 in the
undefeated.
category of animated. What NBA superstar voices Gwangi, a large yeti who believes in the existence of the Smallfoot in Smallfoot?
Smallfoot.
Is that his name, Gwangi?
Sure.
I forgot this movie existed, and they were promoting it a long time at LAX when I was there.
2.
LeBron
I
James.
believe it is the weakest Lakers superstar in a while, LeBron James.
Oh.
That's correct. And Chance.
But okay.
LeBron James.
Yes, Eric.
I have no opinions about sports. LeBron James.
And Mike. LeBron James. 4-4. Okay.
LeBron James.
So far, so good.
LeBron.
Dramas is your next question, which is this match. Dramas. Rob Reiner directed which adaptation of a Stephen King novel in the 1980s?
A lot of stump faces. Are they full?
I don't know.
We're gonna pull ahead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Chance.
Misery.
That is incorrect. Zip.
Pet Cemetery?
Incorrect. Mike.
Stand by me.
Yes, it
Oh.
is.
Oh, shit.
And
That's at Pet
Winston.
Cemetery. We were on the same
All
page.
right, so only Mike
Stand by
gets
me,
it.
something Mike did not do.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank
I'm sorry, Rox, what was
you.
that?
Stand by me, something you did not do. I'm sorry, you didn't hear me?
Oh,
Oh.
damn, son.
Wow. Back and forth, back and forth.
I don't
we
even
go.
need to
Feeling
talk
good
shit.
about
She
that
got
one.
it all
That was
locked,
good.
baby.
Okay.
I believe that movie's also based on the story The Body, which is what you guys are about to be.
Oh, look at this. Taking shots.
Score check real
This is
quick.
like team. This is like team action light over here, boy.
I wouldn't
This
be
is
talking so
fun.
much shit if I was
Question
losing.
number 4.
All right.
You didn't help.
Down by one. World's Finest is talking a lot of smack there. Up by 20 when it comes to the smack talk. All right, here's the next question here.
In the category of comic book movies, who plays Domino in Deadpool 2?
Oh.
This is a really entertaining match.
Feel a little
This
heated,
was-
yeah.
I like it. And
I
you're,
got my
you're part
shot
of it.
in.
I know.
Look at that.
5,
Go Rocks.
4, 3,
I don't remember.
2, 1.
Damn
Hands
me.
down, please. And Eric.
Zazie Beetz.
Yes.
Oh.
Zazie Beetz.
Yep. Winston.
Zazie Beetz.
And Chance.
Zazie Beetz.
Everybody got it. So Korruption keeps their lead. 7-6. 7-6 as we
Damn,
go to
damn
our
me.
next category here, and that's fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi, everybody. Who directed 2018's Annihilation? Both these teams 2-1, looking for the next one. 5, 4.
Not even close, I bet.
3, 2.
F. Gary Gray.
1. Pens down. Mike.
Is it Alex Garland?
It is. Winston did not have it. Chance.
Alex Garland.
Yes. Zip.
Alex
He
Garland.
had it. So Korruption pulls ahead now by 2 after Chance and Mike got that one. All right, next category here, Rocks.
Number 6, the category is comedies. Who played Jeannie Bueller, Ferris's sister, in Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Can I get a new pen if we have one, guys?
Yes.
I'd like to say no, but I have to say yes
You
to
have
that,
to say
right?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
We figured.
Oh,
I don't know this either.
you win some, you lose some.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Winston.
I mean, I don't know it, so I just picked a random white actress. I say Julianne Moore. It's not, though.
That's not. Chance.
Jennifer Grey.
Yes, it is. Eric. Didn't have it.
Jennifer Grey.
Jennifer Grey.
Ooh.
Korruption takes a 4-point lead here with that. And Mike has not missed. Mike has not missed yet. And next question here is horror/thriller. Horror/thriller.
Oh, lovely.
In Unbreakable, what is David Dunn afraid of, or what is his weakness? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chance.
H2O.
Yes. Eric.
Water/drowning.
Mike.
Water.
Yes, and
Water.
got it. Okay, so.
Ooh, good points, boys.
So here's where we stand on this last question here. If Mike hits it, he will have a perfect round. It is 13-9, and here is our question. The following question comes to you from Andy Schick. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Andy.
supporting the show.
Give it up, Andy.
Okay.
Here we go.
Y'all can clap, bad guys.
Biopics.
Biopics.
In the film Battle of the Sexes, what actor plays Billie Jean King's opponent, Bobby Riggs?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and zip.
Steve Carell.
Yes,
Oh.
Mike.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Mike
Wow.
Kalinowski did it.
You can't even knock
I
it.
know. Mike Kalinowski had a perfect round, starting off
Steve
really good.
Carell.
Looks like he's living right off where he had his match with Rachel Cushing. All right, and Mike, here's your bonus. This is just for you. This is just for you, so no boards necessary. Here you go. Mike, here's your bonus. In which crime comedy would you find the following actors? Nick Moran, Jason Statham, Jason Fleming, and Dexter Fletcher. 5, 4,
Safe House.
3, 2.
Snatch?
Lock, stock, and 2 smoking
Oh.
barrels. Close, close. 15-11.
We are about to
Missed-
snatch this victory from you.
Perfect round, but missed that. So now we are going to move into round number 2. Corruption pulling ahead here with 4 points. 4 points, Mike and Chance having a very strong round. Mike had 8, Chance had 7. That is impressive for a beginning. 15
Really good.
points. Because World's Finest at 11, that's not bad.
No, it's definitely anybody's game still.
That's a really good score to have after the end first. But all right, now we get to round number 2. The contestants will spin from the wheel. They're going to spin from the wheel, of course, not the pegs.
Oh.
And if
Oh,
it lands
yeah,
on
that's
opponent's
apparently a
choice,
crime.
they stay, but if it doesn't, they
Shame
can
nobody
spin
spun
again
it
if they
during
choose
the
to.
annual
They're gonna get
purge.
6 questions. 6 questions worth 2 points apiece. Of course, unless they go to multiple choice, then it goes down to 1 point. And you can steal in this round. You have not used any of your JT rules, both teams. You both have your challenges, so remember that going into round 2. The wheel for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown patron, John Layton. John, thank you so much.
Good job.
Please join us over on patreon.com.
Thanks, John.
The sponsored wheel slice for today's match are Kevin Smith and Natalie Portman. Thank you, John. Corruption, you have a 4-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
We're going to go first.
First, all right.
Ooh.
Go ahead, hit the wheel, please.
That's something they usually do not do.
From the wheel.
Let's get it, Mike.
A little cocky going first, yeah?
I mean, does it surprise you at this point?
Nope.
Go spin. Go
I mean, he
spin.
played very well in that first round.
Yeah, I can't deny
The
it.
spin
I
is
love it,
in,
but
the
I
spin
can't.
is in.
It's also a good spin.
Yes.
Ugh.
it is. Come on. We're going to see what happens. We don't know if it's a good spin yet. Depends on what it lands on.
Yeah.
But you might not be wrong. It's going around. It's slowing down. Look at this, Rox. It's slowing down.
What do we got?
No,
Ooh,
no.
oh. Okay.
80s. 80s movies. Chance wants to spin again. Yeah. Chance was born.
Chance did the little finger thing, and
Chance was
Mike
born.
came running.
Chance was born 15 years ago. So
Oh, that's not true. It was 20 years ago.
Which is interesting though, because Mike.
Be nice to the kid.
Turning into his partner here, so
And
they can play
he's
together,
my
so-
friend.
A little risky, though. Let's see what they end up
It
with.
depends if it lands. Oh, but look at this. It's no. This is the wait.
Oh.
It's Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith it is. All right,
Okay.
Kevin Smith. And of course, they hit Kevin Smith. Thank you once again to John Layton for putting that on there from Patreon. Thank you. Become a patron today. Join over on patreon.com/Schmoedown. All right, so now Corruption has Kevin Smith. 6 questions in the realm of Kevin Smith. Here we go. All right, first one. Which state are Loki and Bartleby banished to in Dogma? Five,
Montana?
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. A, New Jersey.
No.
B, California. C, Wisconsin. D, Ohio.
Wisconsin?
New Jersey.
Incorrect. For the steal?
Steal.
Wisconsin.
For 1 point. That's correct.
That's what
Big
World
steal.
Finest needs. They need to
Banned to a place with cheese.
Question 2 here for Kevin Smith. This actress played Renee Moiser, Brody's ex-girlfriend, in Mallrats.
Shannon Doherty.
Correct. Okay.
All right.
Good answer. Good answer.
Who portrays porn star Brandon St. Randy in the movie Zack and Miri Make a Porno?
Never saw this one.
I saw it once. I need to see it again. 5, 4, very loose.
Repeat the question.
First one. Who portrays porn star Brandon St. Randy in the movie Zack and Miri Make a Porno?
Jason Mewes.
Incorrect.
Gotcha.
Justin Long.
2 points.
Oh. Justin Long. Alvin himself.
Back here. Okay. Here's your next one. Question number 4. What happened?
What did we do?
Someone laughing at
I'm
me?
sure it was me.
Nope, guess not.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Next question, number 4. Number 4. In what Kevin Smith film will you hear this quote? All Jedi had was a bunch of Muppets. 5,
Mallrats.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
A. Mallrats. B. Clerks.
Oh,
C.
halfway
Dogma.
there.
D. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Tough category for him.
5.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
It's incorrect.
Might be Mallrats.
5.
Mallrats.
Incorrect. Looking for Clerks.
Oh.
Clerks. All right. Here's question number 5. Number 5. All right. Who plays comic book artist Banksy Edwards in
What was
Chasing
that?
Amy?
Jason Lee?
They're wishing they stuck with the 80s.
5, 4,
Jason
3,
Lee?
2.
Jason Lee.
Oh!
Correct for 2 points.
We went from Alvin to Dave Seville. Oh boy.
All right, here you
The
go.
Chipmunks
Here
are
you go.
just
Here's your
invading
last
Kevin
question.
Smith.
Last question. Okay. In 2004's Jersey Girl, who plays Arthur, Ollie's one-time protege who gets him the job interview in the city?
I would not know.
Multiple choice.
A. Matt Damon. B. Michael Cera. C. Justin Long. D. Jason Biggs.
I'll say Jason Biggs. Because he was Leonardo in the new Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles.
5, 4,
Is it Jason Biggs?
1 point.
Yay!
So, all right, so Korruption
Well, that was a quick
has
applause.
6-point
Edit.
lead here over World's Finest, 20-14, and now it is time for World's Finest to hit the wheel. Now, Roxy, if they hit a category that they like, this could be a very interesting game here.
Yeah, 6 points. So you can make that up pretty easily.
Kevin Smith was not a category that Kirkman.
No, I guarantee they wish they had done 80s.
Mike Kalinowski did not like that spin. Mike did not like that spin by Zip.
Oh, he can zip it.
Yeah. Action adventure. Action adventure.
Decisions.
5. They're gonna spin.
We're gonna spin again.
That's
Okay.
it.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, he learned that from me.
Second,
The stare down.
second spin can be tough. We'll
Yeah,
see.
Zipper. This is a different player in Zipper here. Zipper is not.
Can't even see his eyes.
Well, he usually comes out very happy and jovial. He's all business right now. Uh-oh.
Oh, Black Jesus, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh.
Thank you, Lord.
Okay.
Go.
James.
Oh, oh.
Look at Kalinowski.
All right.
But wait a minute.
We don't know. World's Finest could be great at this.
He doesn't know, but he doesn't know. They could be really good at James Bond. We don't know.
Sit down,
We
Mikey.
don't know yet.
They spin it, we spin it. What's the difference?
All right, here we go, Rox.
Here we go. The first question. Olga Kurylenko played a Bond girl named Camille in what Daniel Craig Bond
Quantum
film?
of Solace.
Quantum of Solace.
That is correct. Next question. Which Bond film is set primarily in Japan?
Ooh.
5.
Sure, multiple choice.
Is it A, Octopussy, B, You Only Live Twice, C, Die Another Day,
not C.
or D, License to Kill?
I'll say D. It's definitely not C.
Yeah, you repeat the answer.
Yep. Is it A, Octopussy, B, You Only Live Twice, C, Die Another Day, or D, License to Kill?
Octopussy?
Is
You only live
incorrect.
twice.
1 point steal for Korruption.
Ooh, these steals today are making it intense.
I know.
So many steals. Call the cops.
What artist performed 3 title songs in the Bond franchise? I can honestly say I wouldn't know a single answer to any of these.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Shirley Bassey, B, Rita Coolidge, C, Sheena Easton, or D, Gladys Knight?
A.
5, 4, 3.
Rita Coolidge?
Is incorrect.
For the steal?
It's a tough one. Shirley Bassey?
That is correct.
Oh, look at Mike.
You made me tell him it was correct. You couldn't say
And
it.
the steam is coming out of Zipper's ear there because he knew what Kalinowski was doing.
All right. Question number 4. The evil organization of Janus can be found
GoldenEye.
in which Pierce Brosnan era Bond film?
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye.
That is correct.
I wouldn't know that from the movie, but I played the N64 game, and Janice came up a lot during that game.
Question number 5. In which James Bond film will you find a villain named Hugo Drax?
It's not Spectre. That just has Drax. Ah! Oh, that's too soon.
Multiple choice.
Too soon.
Is it A, Moonraker, B, Tomorrow Never Dies, C, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, D, A View to Kill?
B. Tomorrow Never Dies.
Sorry, A View to a Kill.
Check yourself, Roxy.
5, 4.
Thanks,
I didn't even recognize. I didn't even.
Can we get a repeat, please?
You go for the question?
Of the answers. Of the answers.
Go ahead.
Is it A, Moonraker, B, Tomorrow Never Dies, C, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, D, A View to a Kill?
Thank you. Moonraker.
That is correct.
Oh.
All right, so here is their last question. They still have all their JTE rules.
Oh, they got another question. I
Who
didn't realize
played
it.
Tracy DiVincenzo, the woman James Bond marries at the end of On Her Majesty's Secret Service?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Britt Eklund, B, Ursula Andress,
Ursula
C,
Andress.
Honor Blackman, D, Diana Rigg?
Ursula Andress. Catherine Deneuve.
Diana Rigg?
Oh. Oh.
That is impressive.
I just wanted to be Ursula Andress because of the Celebrity Jeopardy episode.
He got up there strutting
That's
around.
foreign
The guys
flicks,
fought really
Mr.
hard.
Connery.
They only find themselves down by
Foreign
2. That
flicks.
was a very, very impressive round by World's Finest. All right, so now we get to round number 3. Round number 3 works as the following. The competitors will choose from 1 to 20. The first one will be worth 2 points. The second one will be worth 3. The third one will be worth 5.
Pick 2 and you win. Automatic.
The
Automatic
two
win.
versus the 3, and then they can, if they
It's your
get to their
category to pick.
5-pointer, can-
May I suggest automatic
if they
win?
get to their 5-pointer, they can collab. So here we go to now first, Korruption. You guys are in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
4, 11, 17.
4,
Oh, thanks for
11, and
consulting.
17 for Korruption and for World's Finest.
3,
3,
20,
20.
And 15.
And
Oh, they
15.
came so
All right,
close.
then we're going to start with World's
Just added a
Finest.
0 to that 2.
Pointer on their 2-pointer for
Darn it.
category number 3. Roxy, category number 3.
All right. In the category of action adventure,
I will take the 2-pointer.
Okay. Roxy, go ahead.
what 90s action thriller stars Kurt Russell, Steven Seagal, and Halle Berry?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Monsters Ball. It's not.
That is incorrect.
I know so.
All right.
It's executive decision.
The
Oh.
answer was executive decision. So now we stay with Zipper on the 3-pointer. Roxy, he chose number 20. Number 20. So now we will get to Zipper here, number 20.
In the category of thriller, In Get Out, what is Chris's profession?
Oh, come on!
Wow, everybody's storming out in this match.
He's a photographer.
That's correct.
That is correct.
All right. All right. So he got it. And it goes. All right. So now it does bounce to Korruption. It goes. It bounces to Korruption. Now they will have their first, which is their two-pointer. Two-pointer. You chose category 4 from the 2010s. Who's taking it?
Now it's all.
Now you got it.
Now it's all coming to me. Stick with me, kids.
I'll take it.
You're gonna take it. All right, Mike. Here you go. 2010s. What is Leonardo DiCaprio's wife's totem in the film Inception?
I don't know.
Is it spinning top?
That's correct.
Oh.
Good job.
2 points. All right, Mike got it. So now, World's Finest has to answer that 5-pointer. If they hit their 5-pointer, then it will bounce back to Korruption. However,
The
if they
plot
miss,
thickens,
Korruption
ladies
will
and gentlemen.
win and will become 3-1 and go up the rankings. Here we go, starting with number 15. Roxy, here's their 5-pointer.
The category is biopics.
Ooh.
The question is, who stars as Tammy Oldham, a young woman struggling to keep her injured boyfriend and herself alive after they sail through a hurricane in 2018's Adrift?
Shailene Woodley.
Correct.
Wow! Nice job, guys.
All right. So now we bounce back.
Woo-hoo.
Now we bounce back to Korruption, and Korruption has number 11. Number 11 for Korruption.
That meaningless
That
three-pointer.
is animated.
Yet again.
Animated.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. What kind of animal does Kevin Hart voice in The Secret Life of Pets?
A bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny.
Oh,
5,
God.
4, 3. Chance. 2.
Bunny.
Correct.
Well done. Well done.
That's correct.
He was doing the thing.
All right.
He was doing the
He
thing.
doing the
All right, so now we
thing.
have our 5-pointer. Now we have our 5-pointer. If Korruption hits it, they win. If they miss, World's Finest is now 3-1 and rises up the ranks. So here is the category. It was number 17. Number 17. Here we go. Movie taglines.
Oh.
Movie taglines.
Man.
Here we go.
Okay.
Guys, movie taglines. 2 JTEs left.
Yeah, sure.
What 2010 remake of an 80s classic had the tagline, "A challenge he never imagined, a teacher he never expected"?
That sounds like the Karate Kid, but I thought that was way later than that.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right. What 2010 remake of an 80s classic?
Is it really 2010?
had the
I
tagline,
thought it was
"A
like
challenge he never
2013,
imagined,
2014.
A teacher he never expected"?
Is it 2010 or 2010? Because you said
2010.
Okay.
2010.
You said 2010 the first time.
So I said 2010. Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay, I know.
Whole time.
In 2010 or 2010?
I'm confused. 5.
Repeat the question.
Last one. What 2010 remake of an 80s classic had the tagline, "A challenge he never imagined, a teacher he never expected"?
They know
The
it.
Karate Kid.
And your
I knew it.
winners, Mike the Killer!
I didn't think it was that early. I thought it was way later than that.
Zipper's pissed. And look at Marshall and Zipper.
I don't know.
Marshall and Zipper. What's wrong? Zipper's kind of yelling at Marshall over there.
I
It's
don't
all
know
right,
what's
guys.
happening.
It's all right. It's a good match. It was a good match.
Yeah.
It was a good match.
Great match.
What's happening?
Marshall and Zipper, it was a good match. And Korruption is,
It is a different
Zipper is
Zipper.
very upset right now. It was a good match. So after that, look at Korruption. Look, there by the bottom, the skin of their teeth.
Oh.
Skin of their teeth. And Mike Kalinowski was heated, but he pulled himself together there. Chance hit it. They got the Karate Kid, and look at and Zipper just kind of walking off at this point. Like he's
It came down to the wire, and things are really heated. Actual heat.
I thought they played a good match.
I mean, it was an amazing match.
They did.
Incredible.
Yeah, so there you go. Mike Kalinowski, Chance Ellison. 32 points in a big victory. World's
I don't
Finest,
know.
28 points has really nothing.
I don't know. I just work here.
Are you kidding me? It was as close can be. They fought tooth and nail down to the very last question that they possibly could have. I can't believe it.
Right to the end there, 32 to 28, 32 to 28, and now we have Korruption, who, like, look, they're in the hunt now, Rox. They're in the hunt. They are 3-1. They probably get one more match. They're looking for Founding Fathers. They want Founding Fathers who has a match. Emma announced it that the Wildberries will be playing against the Founding Fathers. That's
my
circus
goodness.
Whoever wins that will wind up probably seeing Korruption. So, Jen,
yeah.
She's with all of Korruption.
Really?
Let's see what's going to happen here. I want to hear from Zip and Marshall. Let's go to the videotape.
Thanks, guys. I'm backstage with Korruption. Congratulations. You guys are now, was it 3-1?
It's 3-1.
3-1. That's what I thought. You guys are sticking with the black thing. Got it. Okay. Ken, Grace, you guys have got to be feeling pretty good now with this role you're on.
Well, it went exactly as we knew it would go, and just goes to show that our team is so good that even with very biased hosting, we can still win. Christian surprisingly did okay, but Roxy up there, what a joke. I mean, the girl can barely read.
Oh, okay. Ken, I'm sure you've got thoughts.
I have thoughts, but here's the thing. Part of a manager's job is to promote, right? Speak for his team, and the business is about getting everyone to tune in to the next match. I don't need to say anything. These boys today sold everything that we need the world to see.
Absolutely. You know, Mike, you had a wonderful round one, perfect round except for your bonus question. And then round two obviously went really well for you guys. But were you surprised at all at how well World's Finest did when they spun Bond?
I give credit where credit is due, and they did okay in it, But those were kind of some softball questions. I expected them to get them, There's nothing fun about watching a match where you destroy a team, because I've TKO'd quite a few people. They don't make it to the third round, and that's nothing for the fans. So I'm about giving stuff to the fans. So I wanted to make it, everyone loves talk about Rachel and I, match of the year, match of the entire Schmoedown. So, this was never going to be that good. So we are where we are. We won.
Absolutely. So who does Korruption want next? Who are you guys eyeing up?
Founding Fathers. I want the Founding Fathers. I want to teach them a lesson a second time.
He's so precocious. Isn't this great? They've got to win more. They're 1-1. We're 3-1. Let them win a few more to get to us. Settle down, big guy.
Okay. And Stacy, great to see you here. I mean, there's a lot of talk going on right now, obviously backstage, about who your partner is going to be, and I'm really excited. I mean, is there any chance you could give me that exclusive?
You know what? This has been hyped a lot. Yes, I will. I'm going to reveal to you, Jen, my friend, exclusively, my new partner is going to be... I'm not giving that to you.
Her partner is... I'm not going to tell you either.
World's Finest. Zipper, you look visibly upset. I know that match obviously was a tough one for you guys, because Mike and Korruption, I mean, look, they get in people's heads pretty easily, but you guys had a phenomenal match. Now you're 2-2. I mean, this is absolutely nothing to hang your head about.
Oh, and see, that's the thing. They didn't get in anybody's head at all. Like Mike, like I said, Mike Wazowski out here, like he barely holding on with his Monster Inc. bullshit. Like Chance thinks he's a badass. That is the softest person I've ever seen wear a leather jacket in my entire life. All right, and I've known many bikers. So good for you, Chance, that you reached for goddamn Karate Kid.
It's
all right?
vegan leather, I'm sure.
Probably. It's his faux leather like a mother. He probably made that in his basement so he can look like a badass and try and keep up. But I'm not worried about it. We had a great match. I mean, look at that score. All the haters out there, I showed that I can hold weight. Like, it's no big deal. World's Finest is back, baby. Like, come on. We lost to the Shire Wolves and then a lucky guess.
And then you did really well on Bond. Were you a little nervous when you guys landed on that?
Okay, so before the match, this guy told me that Bond was a huge strength of his. We have to go to multiple choice on every single question.
That's not
I don't call that a huge strength. I call that a mild to moderate strength at best. You had me confident, and then you let me down, man.
Okay, hold on. First of all, calm down. It was on our second spins. We didn't have a choice. I did say I was strong in it. We only went multiple choice 4 out of the 6 times, and I nailed these other 2. So I don't know why you're getting so upset right now. It's not that big of a deal. We did a great job.
Because we should have won. Because Grace was right. I could be one of the greats in this league. I don't want to say this, but I think you're holding me back.
dude, come on. Like
I saw you drinking. I saw you pouring whiskey into your mug during the match. Where was the focus, man?
My focus was right there. I'm sitting here nailing the 5-point
Your focus was in your cup. Your focus was in your cup.
Dude, okay, hold on. Calm down. Like, we've been friends since college. I don't understand why you're getting so upset right now. It's not that serious.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't feel like I've earned this. Like, we pretend to be heroes, but with you, I'm just a nothing, man. Here, hold this.
Eric, what are you...
There's children watching.
I gave you this for Chris.
Like, what is happening right now?
No, I have to go find my friend.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, look, that's a big story there with Korruption. We know that Korruption wants founding fathers. We know the chance coming. Mike was heated in general, and they were pumped that they won. They got the match, and yes, the story is Korruption that they won.
A little cocky, though.
What's happening? Eric Zipper going off on his teammate in the middle of that and says he says Grace was right. Grace was right. I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. But he was upset. Throws his arms up. Leaves Winston there, and just that's kind of confusing to me.
That rubs me the wrong way because, as you know, loyalty is very important to me, and I've seen this kind of thing happen before, and I don't know if it's a heat of the moment or if this is real, but how do you leave your teammate like that? They gave it all they got.
No, Winston seemed very thrown back by it, and Eric Zipper was mad. We saw it at the end of the match. He was kind of yelling at Winston and carried on over to it, just blaming Winston for it all and said he was the one that was carrying the team from the beginning and then walked out on his teammates. So that was shocking and unexpected. But yeah, you go back to Korruption, and now they wait. They want the founding fathers again. They want to play Merle. They want to play Roca. They want that match. But Founding Fathers has a little work to do before they get there because they're only 1-1 right now.
Yeah, that's true. But of course they want to play the best that ever were. Of course they want to prove this.
They've beaten them, and they've beaten them before.
They're just cocky, though, at this point. I think that this is good. It can't be anywhere but down from here.
Do you have any comment on Grace's comments on you backstage saying that you were clearly biased this whole match?
I'm trying to be the bigger person, but of course I am biased.
Oh,
yeah, she's right. Of course I'm biased, but that doesn't change how I actually called the match.
No, you did. You were very fair, and because of it, we now have Korruption as the winners. And for you guys, yes, look, just throw the comments up there, hit the likes, do all of that. Join the Patreon if you can. If you can't, please go and download. We are with Himalaya now, and boy, what a great job they have been doing with us so far. Go to Apple Podcasts, go to Spotify. I can't tell you how helpful it is for you guys to do that. Please download these episodes. Show your friends in the car. Throw on the trivia. See how your friends who have never heard of the show. It's a brand new way to introduce people to the show. Check out triviasd.com, and don't forget about all the live events. That's right, the free-for-all. Los Angeles.
Hey, it's 40 players now. They finally updated it. Yes! Yes!
Any title of their choosing. Go ahead.
Updated posters everywhere.
And April 13th, you can see Roxy, Stryer, Mark Andreyko, and Snyder going up against Ben Bateman and Riley, who's the boss, for a shot to play for the team championship. Roxy
Kicking
Stryer,
their butt. That's what we'll be doing.
well,
Kicking their butt.
I like the confidence. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thanks, Christian.
I will probably see you in 2 days from now. No, you know what? It's Monday. This is airing, so I already saw you for Collider Live. I'll see you tomorrow.
We were together this morning.
Fine.
Great.
All right. So you guys get your.
Well, I'm seeing this a couple days later, so I've seen you a bunch of days.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time.
Grace, hi. Hi. I know what you did, and I'm just going to say it's not cool. I ended up 2 hours away because of your little prank call or whatever that was, so just stop. Just stop, okay?
Okay. Wow. You're very upset. First of all, look, if you can't keep track of where you're supposed to be, it's not a big deal. Like, we'll fix it next time. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out in Chicago.
Okay, don't touch me.
Okay, I can see you're very upset. I would be too if I was managing my sloppy seconds that you're managing. And look, this is fine. This is fine. It was fine. So you missed a thing. It's not a big deal. I had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry. But, you know, I hope you can figure out how to get to Chicago, and maybe you should focus on managing the players, okay?
Yeah. I will be in Chicago.
Okay. Well,
can't mess that one up for me.
We hope so. We hope so, Rob.
I actually hate her.
Okay, So I got some things to talk about. Some good, some not so good. Let's talk about the good first. The match was really good. Very competitive, back and forth. It looked like for a second there that World's Finest might pull that out, but yeah, I think they kind of put. I think Chance and Mike they kind of played the stalling game a little bit at the end there, and they get the win. They go to 3-1. Really liked the back and forth banter between them. Also liked the tease of Stacey Howard talking about who potentially her partner is. As I already said at the beginning, I've had some conversations with people, and I've actually already found out who Stacey's partner is. I have to be honest, even though I heard who it is, I still don't really believe it. It's one of those instances where I'll still have to see it to believe it. But yeah, needless to say, I don't think people are going to see it coming. I don't think people will see it coming, not by a long shot. Now we need to talk about this little World's Finest thing. If they're splitting up, I don't get it. This comes completely out of nowhere. There was no build to it at all. Me personally, if they're going to do some kind of split, and this is something that I'm prone to do. I mean, obviously I'm a fan, but as many of you probably know, I have a background as being a booker in wrestling in my lifetime. So when I see stuff like this, the booker mentality in me always tries to come out first. And I always think about that first rather than the fan aspect. To me, if they're actually going to do a split, this came off so forced. Like, if they're going to do it, I want them to at least do one more match, because this just comes out of nowhere. It's completely random, because they alluded to it at the beginning. Like, to me, that's not enough build. Like, this boiled over faster than a hard-boiled egg, for crying out loud. I don't get it. I don't get where the heat comes from between the two of them. This just completely comes out of nowhere. They played really great. It's more of a reason why it doesn't really make sense to me. Me personally, I hope they do play one more match. And then if it doesn't work out, then yeah, you can do the full-blown split up here. But I don't know. It's me. I don't buy it. It just comes off so forced, and it didn't feel authentic. Like, split ups that we've seen in the past, like the ultimate example, obviously, is when Ken split from Rachel. That was months of build. Like, they were building that up from the Collision that year, and then they did it in December. Like, that was months of build, and it made sense why it happened, because Ken felt like he wasn't living up to his end. He felt like he was holding his partner back in Rachel, and ultimately in the end he ended up being right. But it was one of those matters where he still did the wrong thing for the right reasons. So he split up, and it made everybody heartbroken. But ultimately his motive was still correct. Then we go to Drew McWeeny. He feels the same way when it comes to Sam. They alluded to that, a couple of videos ago. Actually, it might have been the last video that I'm thinking of. You understand where Drew is coming from. He has the mentality of, to Sam, look, your ego wanted you to go out on top. Retiring as the GOAT was more important than being my friend and being my teammate. And even though he doesn't, come out and say that, and even though he's not coming off totally heelish, yes, he's teaming with Guy and Burnett, but even in his conversation with Levine, he didn't come off as a bad guy. He's like, look, I got to do what I got to do. If I have to hang out with these lunatics, then I'll do it. So you still understand where the motive is, even if he's doing the wrong thing for the right reasons. I don't get where this is coming from. because there was just it was so sudden, like there was no build to it, and that's what's got me confused by that. Now, actually, now that I think about it, maybe what they're alluding to, being that they have not revealed who Stacy's partner is, maybe they're trying to let people think that Eric Zipper is potentially Stacy's partner. I actually hadn't thought about that. So yeah, I guess I can see it a little bit more. But yeah, to me, it was still kind of sudden. I mean, if you wanted to tease something like this, you could have at least, done it a little bit further in advance. To me, it has me scratching my head, theoretically, not literally. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. Me personally, I'm not a fan of it right now because I like World's Finest. I like the chemistry that they have. I mean, they really get along. They have really good matches. They really work well together, and I like them as a team. I don't want this to be just a situation where, well, the team division's so deep, and we have, we want to debut more teams. So, just take, a middle card team and just split them up. I don't like that. I hope that's not what they're doing. I hope there's actually a legitimate reason for them to want to do this, but right now it just feels that way, and it just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I feel like I'm just going into a ramble saying the same thing over and over, but right now I'm just not a fan of it right now. If they're going to do a split up, I hope they just at least do one more match, at least give it a try. Then at least if something does go wrong, then it looks like it has more meaning, but right now it just doesn't work for me. So yeah, I guess that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Like, comment, share, subscribe to their content. Always watch their content first. It's the right thing to do. Follow me on social media at WWEJTH1. Join the Facebook page, the Twitter page at the Schmoedown. Join the Patreon page if you can. Join the Discord group if you're a part of the Patreon group. And all things related to Schmoedown. And join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown website at triviasd.com. But until next time, I'll see you tomorrow for John Roca versus Mark Andraco, the second singles match to determine who will go into the #1 contenders triple threat match. We know William the Beast Bibiani has already punched his ticket to that. Ethan Irwin is lying in wait to find out who the second opponent that he will be facing in that match is, to determine who will be facing Dan Murrell. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. So until next time, being tomorrow, this is JTH. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I bid you adieu.